Hi, this is Harry Styles and you're watching Nardwuar's Video Vault.
Nardwuar. 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 Nardwuar.
Who are you?
I'm Harry.
Harry Styles, welcome to Coachella.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Harry, right off the bat, I have a gift for you. This started it all, right? Elvis Presley, 1960.
Yeah.
How did this 7-inch start it all?
This song, the girl of my best friend, was probably the first song I learned the words to, and I used to sing it in my bedroom when I was a kid, and then for my 8th birthday, I got a karaoke machine, and you could record like tapes on it, and I think this was the first song I recorded, The Girl of My Best Friend.
So there you go. That's for you.
Thank you so much. This is the best interview I've had.
And quote, tastes like strawberries on a
Summer evening.
summer evening. And speaking of which, Fortune City.
Yeah. Fortune City was the Chinese restaurant that I grew up next to. Yeah, I lived next door but one to a restaurant called Fortune City. Used to have like my birthdays there and stuff, and come home from school and I could always smell Chinese food every night. And it was maybe where my love for Chinese food comes from.
Your mom's friend, Louise, makes good parsnips?
Yeah. Yeah, my mum's friend Louise grows parsnips, and they're huge. So, I mean, one Christmas I think we fed like a whole table of people with like 1 or 2 parsnips. It was yeah, good parsnips. I do like parsnips.
Tyler says
No.
yeah. Why does he say no?
Tyler says no because he's a stickler. He's a stickler for the rules sometimes. But we had a tally in the studio of kind of like, you know, there's no ideas, no kind of bad ideas. Everyone can just throw out whatever. And anytime someone would say no to an idea, we had a tally of, you know, times people would say no, and Tyler by far had the most no's.
And you play guitar, don't you?
A little bit.
Gibson.
Yes.
And you have ideas all the time, right?
Sometimes.
Well, I have a gift for you right now, a special gift so that nobody can reject any ideas you have, and it's in this bubble wrap.
Thank you very much.
It's an actual guitar pedal for your Gibson, and check out the back where it explains all about it. It's from Satellite Amps in San Diego, made from a transistor from the Ed Sullivan board.
Wow.
So all the bands that played on the Ed Sullivan show between 48 and 71 played through that transistor. There's only 30 in the world. They had a Fairchild board. It was cut up and the transistors were saved. And Adam from Satellite Amps in San Diego made that. And it's a special, as you can see, Nardwuar versus
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles. What do you think about pedals?
Very nice gift.
No problem. Like, it's a fuzz pedal. I think possibly there's no way anybody could say no to the fuzz, right? What do you think about
I
that?
don't think so. I think we can fuzz it up with this. There's no excuse to not fuzz it up.
What sort of pedals do you have now?
I don't really use that many pedals. I kind of like set them before. I don't do too much changing between songs, so I'm kind of just grabbing them. And I have a wired microphone that gets tangled in my pedal board, so I kind of leave all my pedals like at the back. But this I will be adding.
For songwriting too, like in the studio.
Yeah. Well, I usually write on piano. I don't write too much on guitar.
For the tinkling, for the extra spice, right?
For the spicy fuzz, I will be using this from now on. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, Ed Sullivan.
Harry, you love Canada, don't you?
I do like Canada. Yeah.
And Harry's house, Joni's
House.
Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
Have you been to her house?
I actually did. I did go to her house for like a she had like a Christmas Carol sing along thing one time, and I was invited by the wonderful Brandy Carlisle, and it was very fun.
What did you sing?
I sang. Well, I wasn't gonna sing anything, and then Brandy kind of volunteered me to sing River, which was one of the more nerve-wracking moments of my life, singing River in front of Joni Mitchell. But it was pretty special.
Well, I have another Mitchell-related gift for you. A Chuck Mitchell LP from 1969. Her husband between 65 and 68.
Wow. Is it good?
It comes with a poster.
Okay.
What do you think about posters? Like, it's got a great poster inside. What is your thoughts on posters in albums?
I like a poster. Nice way to kind of add some extra artwork, creation of the album. Oh, this is fun. This is going up.
By Chuck Mitchell.
But maybe on the stucco.
In very good condition from 69.
Good condition, actually.
So some Chuck Mitchell to compliment to Joni Mitchell.
Thank you very much for my Chuck Mitchell. It's my first Chuck Mitchell experience.
For Harry
Styles?
For Harry Styles. You did a Vine post once about a hairy doll. Do you remember that? A Vine post on a hairy doll. And you called that doll kind of a bit creepy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like action figures are. They're quite creepy, aren't they?
I was curious, is this the action figure that you did a post on?
Yeah, I think it's something about an action figure wearing, not an action figure, but a doll wearing 3 layers of clothing that creeps me out, maybe. You know?
And you turn the head can turn.
All the way around.
How did they do, though? They did pretty good, didn't they?
I think they did pretty good. This guy's only got one shoe, but I think, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I guess coming down from Vancouver.
Might be in the bag somewhere. I think they did all right, I think. I'm not really sure. I think I was traveling a lot of the time, so I didn't stay too up to date on the sales of.
And you lost shoes traveling.
I mean, when you only sell with one shoe, who's going to buy it? You know what I mean?
Harry, in the As It Was video, did you get dizzy at all?
I did get dizzy actually quite a bit. It was, it was the disc. Definitely during rehearsal when I first kind of started rehearsing it. It was pretty strange to get used to, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then when we shot it, we didn't do too many takes. It wasn't too bad. But rehearsal, I got really dizzy.
And here you are at Coachella.
Here I am at Coachella. Yeah, I'll put this down.
Yeah, please do.
I'm very aware I was holding it.
Harry Styles, I have a gift for you. In this package shipped from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, do you have a Fleetwood Mac mirror?
I don't have a Fleetwood Mac mirror, but now I do.
What do you think? The Fleetwood Mac rumors. There is Stevie. There's Mick.
There she is. There he is. Photographed by Herbert Worthington III.
Mick for Shroom Bloom.
Yes.
He's kind of like a wizard.
He is like a wizard. Yeah. He's kind of, I feel like he's so free as a man and kind of has always been that way. So I feel like he was a very kind of like perfect embodiment of what pleasing is about, to me anyway.
How does the pleasing pen work?
The pleasing pen works by kind of, it rolls on your lips. It's like an oil, it's hydrating. Then the other side goes under your eyes, and it's like a hydrating serum, post-flight, in the morning, depuffs. Yeah.
Well, I have a gift for you regarding Mick Fleetwood from 1973, some Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wow.
What has Mick told you about that era of Fleetwood Mac, like 73?
He hasn't told me a lot. I read his book though, Play On, which the whole story is I find to be so fascinating. I've never seen
An 8-track cartridge.
This is amazing. This is really cool.
You need a special player to play that, but amazing stuff on 8-track. an early Fleetwood Mac, not totally Peter Green era, but it's like 1973.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I know you're into the Mac, so I thought I would bring an 8-track.
Love the Mac. Thank you.
Now, right now, we're at Coachella. Do you remember wearing a Cribs t-shirt, the band The Cribs from Wakefield, England?
It was black and it was pink on the front. It said the Cribs, and it had like a picture of, it's maybe like an animal, some sort of animal on it or something.
Well, I have a gift for you, a Cribs LP.
Cool.
Ryan from The Cribs said apparently they were maybe going to write some songs for One Direction.
Yeah, that was, I think, in maybe like 2012, 2013 or something, I think. I had a couple of friends who were friends with him, I think, and we spoke to him about writing something. I don't think it ended up happening, but yeah, I like the Cribs. I haven't listened to them for a while, so this is great.
Some Cribs for Harry Styles.
So much, thank you.
You also have recorded at Peter Gabriel's studio?
Yes, Real World in Bath in England. We did some of this album there. We did some of the last album there. It's a great studio, and they're always very nice to us there, so very much enjoy it.
And Harry, I have a gift for you right here, an original 1983 promo poster from Peter Gabriel.
Wow. Holy smoke. It's pretty good.
So I guess when you go to the studio again, you can hang it up. And he's there.
He is there, yeah. I'll thank you so much for this.
Oh, sure, no problem. And actually, on that tip, I also have a 1983 promo LP, white label promo by Peter Gabriel. Like not for sale, a rare promo.
This is amazing. Where did you find this?
Well, you are Harry Styles. We have to find stuff.
Thank you. This is like a wonderful sweep of gifts in this.
I'm so happy you enjoy them.
Thank you very much so.
And right now, we're here in Coachella. And what can you say about Mike behind the camera?
Well, Mike and I've worked with Mike for 11 years. 11, 12 years.
A long time.
11, 12 years. And finally, Mike is on the camera.
And actually,
Pops up in any random cities around the world. I'll see him in random places.
going way back, what can you explain about this photo right there, taken by Dana from Teen Vogue? What exactly is going on there? Can you explain to the people?
So this is this is a show. I'd be lost to find which city it would be in, but it was a One Direction show, and we did Human Pyramid, and there is Mike on the bottom, which I'm thrilled that you found this. I'm sure Mike is not, but I am thrilled.
Mike, what do you remember about that photo? We're looking at you.
I remember being just as embarrassed as I am now.
Was it hard to hold up? Was it hard to hold everybody else?
It was.
Mike had a lot of responsibility, didn't he?
Yeah, my knee is somewhere between his mid and lower back, so I apologize.
With Elvis Presley, Harry, there's never enough. There's never enough Elvis, is there?
It's hard to get to enough. Yeah, I go kind of in and out of big sweeping moments of just Elvis, and then I'll put him down for a while, and I'll go back to it. Put him down for a while, go back to it.
Well, here we go. Another bend on Elvis. The Elvis interview tapes from 1957 from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. An interview record. What do you think about interview records?
I don't know that I've ever seen an interview record. I've definitely never had one, so...
The Elvis tapes. DJ Red Robinson from Vancouver, Canada, 1957, interviewed Elvis. Look, there's Scotty, too.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
No problem. And actually, with that actual theme, we continue on. Some Elvis gum. Check this out if you open it. Maybe don't eat it.
How old is this?
It says on there like 1983 or...
Wow.
But pretty cool, like the album covers.
Amazing.
What do you think about gum with cards?
I like gum with cards. I like gum. I like cards. I like gum with cards.
Because I was looking, and I actually found these One Direction cards without gum.
We missed the gum. We missed the gum. There was an opportunity there to put some gum with this, and we missed it.
And I was thinking, like, you performed a One Direction song the other day, and I was thinking about gum, like you love gum. Did you get much feedback from the One Direction toothbrush?
This is a classic item. I personally get a lot of feedback.
Like gum, brushing your teeth. What do you think? Do you remember anything about the One Direction toothbrush? Yeah, the batteries are dead.
I remember using one for a brief moment, and I think it made a noise, didn't it? It had music in it. Yeah, there's battery. Yeah, I think so.
I was afraid to like open it up.
Makes sense. It's been a long time. It makes sense that this doesn't work, but I don't know that there was any sort of warranty or anything given, so I think we're in the clear.
Is there a statue of you, Harry, in Redditch?
I don't think so. Is there?
I thought possibly there is an actual statue. Are there any Harry statues out there that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. Not. I know. I mean, there was a wax one in Madame Tussauds, but I thought that was melted at one point.
Is it still around?
I think it was melted recently, which seems.
For who? Like they exchanged you for somebody else?
Yeah, I don't know if they melt and then just reuse the wax for someone else, or if they melt and it goes into, I don't know, a wax pot of, for general wax use. Yeah, I think it was melted. That's probably fair. It's probably about time it was melted down.
As It Was kicks off with a sample.
Yes, it does.
And I thought perhaps for a future record, and I have another gift for you, you could sample London.
Oh, wow.
Like Big Ben.
Oh, yeah. Big Ben recently revealed again.
And the Tube as well, like a whole bunch of samples. Would you consider that? Like sampling some London sounds of this London 1967 record?
I would. I'd also be intrigued to hear the voice of Reggie Brooks to see if I would want to use him in anything. But taxis and omnibuses, maybe. Horses, I could use. Boxing crowds might work. And maybe conversation in a pub.
So combine that with the fuzz box.
I like this cover too, actually. Maybe I'll put factory sounds through the fuzz box.
Oh, that'll be good.
Thank you.
Orville Peck, Harry Ween.
Yes. Yeah, he was amazing. He was really great.
From Vancouver, BC.
Oh, yeah?
Canada. And I have a gift for you right here. Orville Peck's first band, New Sensei. And you can actually pull out the booklet right there. There he is on drums.
Wow.
Daniel on drums, Andrea on bass, and Brody on guitar. But that's a gift for you. The Emergency Room compilation, amazing Vancouver bands, circa about 2006. Like White Lung, Defectors, Vapid. And what's really interesting is there is New Sensei.
There he is. There he is. No mask.
Yeah, how did you discover Orville Peck?
How did I discover Orville Peck? I think my manager showed me his music. Yeah. But yeah, I think he's amazing. And he was wonderful at Harry Ween also. It was a real pleasure to have him and play with him.
Harry, winding up here, Polly the PSM.
Yes, my current musical director. We found Paulie through a friend of ours. I met with him about, wanted to kind of reimagine the band in a way that I felt would kind of take us forward in the way that we wanted to kind of go and kind of in the direction we wanted to be moving for the future of our live shows and stuff. And Paulie has been an unbelievable asset to the band and I think the shows, and he just cares so much. I think we have the same intention behind what live music is supposed to do, and he's also a very wonderful human being, so that is it's a real pleasure to work with him.
Harry, what's Great Budworth like?
Great Budworth is very small. There's a great ice cream farm that I used to go to basically every day of summer as a child. I'd ride my bike to Great Birdwood Ice Cream Farm. I'd get a scoop of honeycomb and a scoop of mint choc chip, and then I'd cycle home, and that would be the day because it was quite far, and I had small legs.
Harry Styles, anything you'd like to add to the people out there at all?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me so much, and I hope you enjoy the record as much as I liked making it. That's kind of it, really.
Harry Styles, why should people care about Harry Styles? Why should people care?
That is a question I don't know that I have an answer to. I would like to think that my intention is to make good music, and I'm really proud of this album and stuff, and it's definitely been my favourite one to make so far, and I think it's my best one so far. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about it, so I hope everyone enjoys it.
Well, thanks so much, Harry Styles.
So much.
Keep on washing your hands in the free world, and doot, 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 doot.
Doot, doot.